Hello everybody, John Mitchell here from johnamitchell.tv. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this video. I'd like to thank everybody up front for going ahead and watching the video. Thanks everybody for checking out my channel. If you like what I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, the comments underneath each video are always open for discussion. That's what we're after here, trying to generate some discussion on a few items, a few issues that I find interesting or important, throughout the days and weeks. And so I ran across this little article today, got it on my iPad. I'll hold it up and show it to you as I always do. It says JP Morgan tops international risk list. Now, supposedly what's going on here, all of the international banks, the biggest ones, are going through process. It's all through the Basel agreements, and the banking regulators are getting together and coordinating across international boundaries. And one of the things that they've decided to do is check which banks are big enough that if it failed, it would cause major disruptions in international financial markets. And it's the whole too big to fail thing from, we'll all recognize that from 2008. Basically what it means is the banks have decided that they're too big, and they come along and tell society, okay, if you let us fail, then you're going to crash the whole global economy, basically. Now, there's something to be said for that. I mean, these banks are big enough that there could be a domino effect, and so gotta closely watch these, closely regulate these banks. You hardly ever hear me calling for more regulation, but if there's ever a need for regulation, it's when these banksters, these almost international criminals, get together and gather up just god-awful amounts, trillions of dollars of other people's monies, and then gamble with it and say, well, if we win, the profit's ours. If we lose, taxpayers come along and bail us out. That's basically what happened in the whole Greek debt crisis. Greece had borrowed money from consortium of banks, and the banks came along and when things started looking shaky for Greece to pay the loans back, well, the banks just basically shifted the risk onto the IMF and the European Central Bank, and so once again, banks get the banks get the profits, and if there are losses, we get the losses. Because it all trickles down. It all trickles down to the to the taxpayers. And so just thought that was interesting. Several of the most the most dangerous bank, the riskiest banks that that showed up in this report are American banks. The same ones as always. You got your JP Morgan Chase, you got your Citibank, etc. So, any event, interesting stuff. But we do need to keep an eye on that because it could be domino effect. Then again, a lot of this is blowing smoke because the banks want to prime the pump. Okay, the banks want to get everybody in the mindset that, well, a taxpayer, governments, whatever, get your checkbooks ready. If anything happens, you guys, be standing by to come bail us out. So if you're gonna, bottom line to me is, if you're gonna take that position, if you're gonna be asking people to be ready to bail you out, then get ready for some big bad regulation to go along with that. So anyway, once again, my name is John Mitchell, and I welcome all the comments that you guys want to leave. Thanks again for checking me out, and I am at johnmitchell.tv, and I will see you next time.